Hi everyone, this is Barbara with my yogic path. Today I turned to page 204, Yoga Sutra 243, and this states austerity destroys impurities. From that come yogic accomplishments pertaining to the body and senses. The idea of tapas, loosely translated as austerity, has captured our attention since the beginning of religious history. In every culture, people committed to austerity are perceived as extraordinary and pious. Austerity has invariably been associated with mortifying the flesh for the purpose of subduing or deadening the appetites of the body and senses. This form of austerity includes prolonged fasting, sleep deprivation, self-flagellation, exposure to extreme temperatures, and other forms of self-inflicted pain. In the yoga tradition, practices of those types are forbidden. They have nothing to do with austerity, and they are also forbidden in the Bhagavad Gita. So, we are going to practice with tapas in mind. Tapas means fire. Can you sit in the fire for long periods of time? Meaning that whatever you choose to do, whatever your goal is today, you can achieve that with a plan and a time for each part of that plan and for the ending. And can you actually stick with it throughout the tough times and get through it to enjoy your accomplishments? And that's what we do when we come to yoga. We come to our mat every morning. So enjoy this practice. You'll need blocks, a mat, and if you need a dowel for our balance, for Virabhadrasana 3, please use one. And let's get started. So remembering our breath, coming into, we will start in Tadasana, mountain pose. Our toes can come together, rocking back and forth on our feet. Our abdomen or our pelvis is stable, or not forward or back. It's neutral. Couldn't think of that word. And remember that we breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. As we inhale, we nourish our body with new energy. And as we exhale, we squeeze out all stale energy and that which we do not need. Our shoulders come up and back with our shoulder blades pointing towards each other. And breathing nice and deep, our belly rises. And as we exhale, belly button to the spine, squeezing out all that stale energy. Inhaling and exhaling. Our breath is deep, smooth, silent. And our breath is even. Our inhale matches our exhale. And our breath is continuous. Our inhale flows right into our exhale, and our exhale flows into our inhale. Good job. Inhaling our arms up, stretching. We'll sit back for Utkatasana, keeping that spine nice and long, grounding into the mat, checking that our knees are not over our toes, Sitting back, pulling up on that pubic bone towards your navel and elongating your spine, pressing down on your tailbone. Arms are beside your head. Inhale, come back up, crisscross. Inhale, up. Sitting back again into Utkatasana. Inhaling up, opposite hand in front. Inhaling, nice upward salute. Exhaling. Then inhale, up. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips, bringing your fingertips to the floor, keeping that back straight. You can bend your knees if you have to. Inhale, halfway lift, Urdhva. Then exhale, back, our hands come to the mat. Come back into plank. Inhale to plank. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank. And exhale, forward fold, stretching our calves out by alternately pressing back with your heels. Pressing forward into the mat with your arms, relaxing that neck. And when you feel you've stretched out, come to stillness, lifting your hips up to the ceiling and pressing back with your heels. They can or cannot, may not reach the mat, that's okay. Feeling that stretch from your heel all the way up to your waist. And then from your waist all the way down to your fingertips. Then we'll exhale, knees, chest, chin, Astra Pranam. And we'll inhale up to Cobra. Or you can inhale to upward facing dog. Your call. Bringing our legs down. Resting. Inhaling up. If you like, you could bring your blocks, or if you have longer arms, just come into downward facing dog. But I'll lift my foot up and bring this foot in between the blocks or your hands. Nice long runner's lunge. Back leg is up, knee is up. Our feet are grounded into the mat. Inhale, coming up for crescent lunge. Bringing our hands up overhead. Good. Sitting into this. Pulls down on our tailbone, elongates our spine, and we pull up on our pelvis towards our navel. Exhale, bringing our hands to the mat, stepping back, knees, chest, chin, cobra or upward facing dog, curl your toes, coming back to downward facing dog. You can use, couldn't get the blocks. Okay. Situate yourself into downward facing dog. Inhale our leg up. And let's exhale. Bring that foot in between the blocks. Back knee is up. This front knee is over your front ankle, not your toes. Pressing into the mat with both hands. Long runner's lunge. Feel that from your back toe all the way up through your crown. Inhale, coming up. Good. Feeling that stretch. Inhale your arms up. Then exhale, bring those hands back to the mat. Stepping back with your left foot to meet the right. Then knees, chest, chin. Coming up into cobra. Enjoying the back stretch, the back bend. Inhaling, curling your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, foot up. And then bring that foot in between your hands. Good. Inhaling, coming up. We're really bent in to this front leg. And then we come up. Maybe bring that back foot up a little bit. Inhaling up for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Then you could bring your hands into, Garada Vishnu Mudra. And as you bring that back foot up, you start to lengthen that front leg straight, bringing that left foot. Once you're steady, bringing that left foot up. And I might need a dowel for this. You can use a wall or the back of the chair. You don't even have to hold on hard. Looking at a drishti in front of you. Virabhadrasana 3. Good. Inhaling, coming back up. Good. Shaking it out. Bringing that left foot up to meet your right foot. Arms come up overhead. Back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat. Stepping back into plank. Inhaling, downward facing dog. Then inhale, this back leg up. And exhale it forward. In between your hands. Taking a few breaths here. Feeling that runner's lunge, creating space here. You could bring the blocks in. Good. Feeling the stretch from the crown of your head pointing to the wall in front of you. All the way down to your bent leg foot and then to the back leg where your foot is about 45 degrees out. Sinking into this front leg, maybe moving it up a little bit. Inhale, slowly coming up. Arms up overhead, sinking into that front leg for Virabhadrasana 1. Here again, you can come into your mudra, connecting your thumbs, all your other fingers are out. Stepping up a little bit with that back foot. And as we lean forward onto this left thigh, we're going to straighten that thigh and lift up the right foot for Virabhadrasana 3. Oops. Inhale, coming up. Your right foot comes up to meet your left. Good. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, your hands down, hands to mat, stepping back into plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. You're up over your wrist. Then dropping your knees, untucking your toes. Lowering yourself to the mat. We're in Dolphin Arms. Make sure you can see me. Okay. So we are in Dolphin Arms. Taking a few breaths. The tops of your arms are hugging beside your chest. Then crossing your wrist in front of you or using your mudra. But this way gives you more stability with your hands down. Curling them toes and lifting up. You can also stay on your knees for this plank or keep your knees up. Looking at a drishti, maybe forcefully breathing out. Exhale and bringing those knees down, uncurling your toes. Resting your upper body. Feeling the heat in your body. I do. Inhale. We'll curl our toes and lift our hips up. One more time. Neck is relaxed. Then exhale down. Again, you can come up and stay on your knees and just lift the top of your body. And then exhale down. Good. Good job. Taking a breath here. Bending your knees behind you. We'll windshield wiper our legs back and forth. Good. Coming back up into Cobra. Pushing ourselves up. We'll join our toes. And sit back on our heels. And then pushing forward with your hands. If your hips come up off your toes, place a block under your third eye. Pushing back with your tailbone, trying to keep contact or put a blanket in between your heels and your glutes, your bottom. Resting your elbows onto the mat. Then inhaling up, stay where you're at. Good job. Pushing yourself up. You'll come into hero pose. Good. Taking a few breaths here. Inhaling up onto our knees. Inhaling and exhaling. Curling our toes, bringing our hands to the mat, hips come up. Walking up to our hands. Sitting back, coming back into Utkatasana. Sitting back nice and straight. Bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer mode, sitting back. As you exhale from your hips, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. And take some deep breaths here. Pushing down with your bottom, elongating your spine. Inhaling back up. And then exhaling, Anjali Mudra, sitting back into Utkatasana again. Joining your hands as you exhale, twist from your waist, bringing your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale back to center, slowly coming up. Arms come up, nice big stretch. Good job. Exhaling from your hips down, hands to the mat, stepping back. One more. Whatever this is. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Up to cobra. Pushing ourselves up. Coming into hero pose. Lifting that extra flesh out of the way. Good. Joining our mudra, thumbs together. Taking a breath here. Or 4. As we inhale, we come up. And as we exhale, we come down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale. On the exhale, coming forward. Lifting our hips. Our knees are under our hips. Our feet and our shin are in the mat, the top of our feet. And bringing our third eye to the mat while we keep our hips over our knees. Inhaling, coming back up into a seated posture. And then exhaling, coming back down. Inhaling, coming back up and sitting. Inhaling up, exhaling, third eye to the mat. Inhaling up, doing a few more of these. Exhale, sitting back. Trying not to hold on to your chest. Inhale up, letting your hips do the work, not your hands. Going with your breath. One last time. Returning to sitting in hero pose. Good. Good. I'll turn back around. Coming onto your buns. Good job. Stretching out those legs. Inhaling, nice long stretch, fingertips to the sky, toes up towards your knees, feeling your body lengthen from your hips all the way up through your crown, and then from your hips down to your toes. Exhaling, hinging from our hips. Our buns stay on the floor. Holding on to our toes, but not pulling. Trying to keep your back straight and your neck relaxed, but in line with your spine. Good. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, maybe stretch a little bit more. And then relax into the pose. Inhale, coming all the way up. Good. Bringing our hands to either side of the mat. Bending our feet into the mat. Our fingertips come towards our feet. And then inhale. You might have to spread them feet out. Coming back. And then down. It's just stretching out our back. Inhale up. And then back down. Good job. Then we'll just rock our knees back and forth. Lying down, bringing our knees into our chest. Our feet come up. Then maybe, I just want to get in the middle. Rocking back and forth. Coming into a shoulder stand. Whatever shoulder stand or inversion, plow, shoulder stand, or lowering yourself and grabbing your feet for happy baby. Whoops, daisy. Keeping your knees apart, rolling back and forth on your lower back. Your shoulders remain mounted in the mat. Good. Your knees are up towards your armpits. Your knees are bent, your feet are spread apart. Then, when you're ready, coming back to Shavasana. We're coming to Shavasana. We started in Tadasana. So, flatten yourself into the mat and scan your body, bringing your new energy, prana, in through your crown, coming to stillness, making sure you're melted into the mat, bringing that attention or your attention to your forehead, your eyes, your ears, and your nose. When you exhale, bring that breath up and out the crown. Then we inhale from infinity into our crown, to our jaw, relaxing our tongue, our teeth, our ears. Bringing your next inhale to the attention of your third eye, that spot between your eyebrow. Crown to third eye back to crown. Your spiritual center. Remembering your 5-part breath. Then inhaling from the universe down to your throat, the sides of your throat, and the back of your neck, sending some extra love there. And then exhaling back up through your crown to infinity. Inhaling across your shoulders, making sure that your shoulders are pressed into the mat. And exhaling back through your crown. Inhaling, sending that breath from your shoulders all the way down your arms and out your fingertips to infinity. And then when you inhale, bring that breath in through your fingertips, up your arm, all the way up to your crown and out. Then focusing on our heart, the center of our chest, our sternum. Bringing fresh prana in from our crown, sending it to that area and around the top of your back. And then exhaling from your heart, the top of your back, all the way up through your crown and out. And inhaling from your crown all the way down to your navel center. And exhaling from your navel center, sending it up your torso, past your neck, your face, all the way up and out your crown. Inhaling from your crown all the way down to your lower abdomen, your glutes, your pelvis, your perineum. And then sending any stale energy from that area all the way up your torso and out through your crown into infinity. Then inhaling, bringing your breath to the top of your thighs, all the way down your legs, all the way down your foot, and out your toes. Good. Then exhaling from your toes, all the way up your body and out through your crown. Then sending some extra love, extra breaths, and new prana to any part of your body that is taxing you right now. And rest here a minute, reminding yourself of your intention when we started, and thanking yourself for coming to this practice. And start to deepen your breath. Create any movement to wake up your body. And eventually rolling over into a seated position. Not seated, onto one side. And rest here a minute. Send yourself some extra love today. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. What a wonderful person I am. Pushing up with your top hand. Coming into any seated position that you would like to stay or remain there for your meditation. Making sure that your knees are below your hips a little bit or in line. If you're on a chair, in line or below. You could sit on a blanket. Bring your hands to heart center. Enjoy this last minute on the mat. And then inhale, feeling that cool air coming in through your nose, and exhale. I send you love. I send you peace. I send you prosperity. I send you happiness. I send you strength. Tapas. Thank you for coming to practice with me. Have a great day. Namaste.